Think so. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday to everyone. Happy week before Christmas. Happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. Um, Thank you for joining us again. This is going to be about an hour, so definitely not going to finish this piece in that time. But thought it was an appropriate piece given the release of the movie and kind of, I don't know if it's there yet, but it's on its way to breaking records, which is pretty amazing considering Force Awakens last year seemed like it set some pretty unreachable records. But anyway, has anybody seen the movie? By the way, Katie is taking the questions again, and she'll read them. She can answer some of them and throw some of them to me and have a nice little chat.
Well, I guess the movie has not been seen by our
Viewers
right now, but we do have a question from Alexander.
Okay.
He wants to know if you're going to be in New Orleans.
For Wizard World?
Yep.
I will not. I actually have quite a bit of a break before my next convention. Let's see. New Orleans is like the first or second weekend of January, I believe. And my first convention of the year is March 2nd, Emerald City in Seattle, which I'm really looking forward to because I've heard a lot of great things about that convention. And I've never been to Seattle, so.
Ryan Permison is saying he thinks Rogue One is really good.
Okay.
Not as good as Force Awakens, but he would give it a 9 out of 10.
That's pretty high.
Yes, it is. Ryan, we have not seen it yet, so we have no thoughts on that yet.
Yeah, we have to find the time and a babysitter, and we've actually had a couple of babysitters recently that we could have used, but didn't have the time to actually go watch it. So, but
yeah, we've been working on ways to make our customers and fans happy. So we've been working hard for you.
Yeah, I think we've got some good stuff coming.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you want to talk about some of those things?
Well, let me just read a couple more questions.
Okay, all right.
All right. Claire Dulber, have you thought about painting the Batmobile? Any incarnation?
If it made sense for a composition, I would do it. I'm not a big car guy. I know that a lot of guys are really into cars, and certainly I know a lot of people that just love the Batmobile, and that's never really been my thing. First of all, I don't really like drawing inorganic things. because you have to be so freaking precise, and that's a bit rough for me. If I were to do it, I don't know which version I would do. My favorite Batman is the animated series. I just that to me was just the best Batman. I grew up with the Tim Burton Batmans. The 1989 one was one of the first video cassettes I ever owned, and I watched it a lot. For a long time, that was kind of my Batman. And then I liked Batman Begins. Not such a fan of the other Christopher Nolan ones. Really did not like Dark Knight Rises. And I know I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for this, but didn't really like The Dark Knight either. I thought Heath Ledger was amazing, but other than him, I was kind of disappointed in the movie. Partially because Two-Face is one of my favorite villains, and I just don't feel like he got much screen time or respect in that movie. So, but I did like the Tumbler. I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty cool version of the Batmobile.
Say hi to Anne. Merry Christmas, Anne.
Hi, Anne.
So, Anne is asking, are we going to get an individual Diggle Spartan piece for next year? We need something else to have David Ramsey autograph. We're not sure, right?
I would say that's a pretty strong maybe. I know. I mean, I do have plans to do one. Part of it is I need to get some better reference. I did a search for reference for his new helmet that he just debuted in season 5, and there is not a whole lot of good pictures out there yet. Obviously, it's pretty new, and we'll have to wait and see. But that'll definitely be a big kind of determining factor as to whether I do it or not.
All right, we gotta say hello to a few people here. So,
okay.
Hello, Michelle McDonough. Hello, Tracy Hughes. Hello.
Oh, wait, Michelle. She's my my favorite sister-in-law.
Hello, Deb Walsh.
Hi.
What else we got here? So let's see. Man, everybody's all over the place and having a conversation within here, so it's hard to say.
So does everybody like having these drawing sessions on Sunday night instead of Friday night? I feel like that just works better.
Let's see what they say. All right, we got some more questions here. So, what are your favorite DC or Marvel graphic novels?
Well, for DC, that's pretty easy. I really like the Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale collaboration stuff. the Batman Long Halloween and Superman for All Seasons. Um, those are just fantastic. I could read those again and again and again. Um, I also really like the Frank Miller Batman Year One. Um, I feel like that's just fantastic. He didn't do the art for that. I think it's David Machiavelli did the art for that, which is really cool. Really fits the tone of the story. Um, Marvel. Marvel's hard. I feel like they don't have as many just standalone graphic novels. Most of the stuff they release is collected editions. Although I know that the stuff that I just mentioned were all miniseries that got collected. But one of the things I love the Ed Brubaker Captain America Winter Soldier story. Um, Bucky is a character that I could not have cared less about, and did not care that he was dead, and basically they weren't bringing him back. And then Brubaker figured out a way to make it not just cool, but like, I mean, Winter Soldier became one of my favorite characters. He's just so cool.
So we got several yeses to is Sunday better. So I think we're gonna try Sundays for a while.
Yeah, maybe every 2 weeks or once a month. I don't know. It's going to depend on our schedules.
Yeah, I think once a month is pretty reasonable. Maybe more if we can. Hi Jeff.
Oh, from Canada, eh?
What else? Did you like Tyler? Oh gosh, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
It's like
Hoechlin?
Hoechlin, right?
Hoechlin, his portrayal of Superman on Supergirl.
I did. I really liked the Christopher Reeve Superman, and I felt like he kind of harkened back to a little bit of that. A little bit more of the humor and I don't know. I think he nailed it.
There was more of the innocence, right?
Yeah, innocence is a good description too. Yeah, I mean, I hope they bring him back for a little bit at least.
Deb wants to know what show or movie has you excited to draw sometime soon.
Oh. There's a lot. I really enjoyed the crossover for all the DC shows. I actually just finished a commission that was very cool. That I can't wait to share with you guys, which I can't yet. That was thanks to a referral from Lord Mesa. He referred the people to me, and let's just say it had something to do with all those DC shows.
Yeah, I would say the crossover event definitely inspired you. We can't really share everything, but I think it inspired you.
Yeah, I would say so. So yeah, it'll be a little bit more clear once we announce one of the things that we're working on. I think a lot of you will be like, Oh, that's what they were talking about.
Oh, somebody's asking about the Tyler alter ego.
Maybe if they bring him back and he appears more than, what was it, 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is that the baby?
That's the boy.
It's hard because I only do basically one alter ego a month. There's just so many possibilities, uh, and so many that people want, which I'm thankful for. I'm so thankful that the series has been so well received by everyone. Um, but there's just so many characters that have their own movies or have been in, a TV show for more than one season and all that kind of stuff that I think I got to do them first.
Okay, Tracy. Okay. I pronounced it incorrectly. It's Hocklin.
Oh, I pronounced it incorrectly too then.
Thank you, Ryan, for the actual pronunciation. And Tracy is saying that she will find you a Spartan picture.
Thank you.
What are our favorite Star Wars? What's our favorite Star Wars movie?
Well, Empire Strikes Back is mine. What's yours?
I don't know. I gotta watch them again, but I think I would lean towards that as well.
I'm not a big fan of the prequels, which probably isn't a total shock.
And I only saw one of them.
I think the thing with the prequels, and it's funny. It had the prequels had such a lasting effect on me in a way that is not really good. Because I got so excited for the prequels and then didn't like them when everything was going on with The Force Awakens. I just wasn't getting very excited because I felt like I had been burned before. And so it took a while for me to, I didn't watch a whole lot of the trailers and didn't read all the information on the internet and all that kind of stuff. But then, really liked it when we saw it. And actually, I'm kind of feeling the same way about Rogue One. I haven't been, watching all the trailers and all this, that, and the other thing. Part of that's the prequels. Part of that is also the way my job used to be. It used to be kind of imperative that I was up on everything at my old job because I was in charge of figuring out what merchandise we were going to make. And so I had to know if a movie was going to be worth us pursuing.
So, one of the announcements we had, I posted I posted tonight already, so you can.
Oh, it went up tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can actually go through our feed and find it for more detail, but I'll just highlight. Basically, we want you guys to have fun and enjoy our page, so we're going to post. We're going to have themed days on Facebook where we post something informational, fun, whatever, and we want you guys to interact. And I broke down what each day is, and it's in the post in the newsfeed right now. And we'd love for you guys to add to it, ask questions, share, whatever. So take a look at that. That's something we're going to do every day of the week. Assuming we stick to our our plan, we should have something forever, as long as we're doing this.
I think the biggest thing is we want to interact with everybody a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we want them to have fun.
Yeah.
And enjoy the page. Do you want to talk about your sneak peek?
We can do that.
Okay.
My feed on my computer's frozen, so it's not frozen, right, people?
Bueller?
Yeah.
Bueller?
All right, well.
Where's our... Oh, okay. No.
Okay, good. Okay. So, something we just got back from the printer yesterday or the day before, maybe. We're going to be doing these alter ego trading card sets. So the one that I have right here is Series 1. Each set is going to have a checklist and then 15 characters. All the characters from Series 1 are in here, including the variants. So as you can see, the front is just going to be the hero or the villain shot. And then my favorite part of this is the back of the cards are going to be kind of an homage to some of the trading cards I used to collect when I was in middle school, I think. It was Marvel Universe Series 1 and Series 2. One of the things I always thought was really cool was the power meters. And so I've got those on all the characters. And then, just some interesting information about the character, and then also about, when they appeared in the Alter Ego series and the edition size and all that kind of stuff. One thing I will say about the power ratings, because I'm already getting crap from Katie about this, is that they are a guesstimation. The number system is based on something that Marvel developed. You can find it online. I don't know if it's on the actual official Marvel site, but it's on the Marvel Wiki. It's what they've used on their trading cards. They use it in their handbooks and all that kind of stuff. And so there's kind of a reason why I picked... Well, first of all, for the Marvel characters, I didn't pick. I just copied from the website. The DC characters, I had to kind of estimate where their rankings would be based on the criteria that Marvel laid out. So I'm sure that somebody's going to be mad, like Katie is. I hope that you can forgive me and realize that it's just for fun.
Yeah, it's not perfection.
I still think it's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
So,
it's just that I think that a couple of the ladies were
just the one. Okay, all right.
I think there were two.
All right.
Their intelligence level was not quite to my expectation end, so don't hold Brian to that. It's not his fault, but we'll try to do better.
Tell you what, next time I'll run all the ratings by you.
All right.
So anyway, we have Series 1 and Series 2 in the trading cards, and they will be available. They're actually on our store now, but we have not actually put them into sets yet. So
Ryan is being very funny.
Oh boy, what's he saying?
Let's see, where do I go back to? Gosh.
Ryan's a big DC guy too.
Shut the front door. Yes, I'll take one of each, please.
Okay.
Take my money now. The force is strong with your ideas, Brian. You're a true Jedi.
Thank you, Ryan.
Oh, thank you, Deb. She says, I was going to suggest Katie be in charge. Brian is sighing.
Well, she is the boss, right? I mean, that's what her badge says when we do conventions.
Yep, my badge is, yep. What's our favorite Disney movie?
Aladdin, for me. That's not including Pixar, right?
He says Disney, so and I don't think I can decipher. I don't think I can remember either way whether it's Disney or Pixar, but gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I can narrow it down. My original favorite was Beauty and the Beast.
I love that one too, yeah.
And then
that whole run of Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah. Is that in the 90s?
Yeah. Lion King, not so much. But
and then I think more recently, like Finding Nemo, Incredibles, WALL-E.
Yeah, but see, to me that's Pixar. So,
but like I said, I can't. Maybe it's Pixar, but so I don't know. What's Disney put out in the last between say 2 and 8 years ago? What did they put out? Oh, did they put Monsters Inc? Or is that Pixar again?
Yeah.
So maybe I'm a Pixar girl. Anne says, I always thought she was in charge. Haha.
Yep. Hey, I'm no dummy.
Isn't Katie already in charge? Tracy says. I love you guys.
See, these people know you too well.
Yes.
They know us too well.
Yes. Aladdin is king.
Yeah, that I could watch that movie again and again and again.
Yes, I'm looking forward, Michelle. I'm looking forward to the live action Beauty and the Beast. It's going to be pretty cool. We got to see Moana.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Again. Babysitter and time.
Yep.
You know, the problem is that needing to sleep and eat and stuff really cuts into your day.
So, there's a Power Rangers movie coming?
Yes.
Okay, somebody's asking about a panorama. I think we have other things.
I've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, too many.
So I was not a Power Rangers fan as well, partially because I was probably too old when it really was popular, although it's still popular now. But I never got into it. The only reason I ever watched it was because I thought the Pink Ranger was cute. But one of the things that I've found, or we've found, is that for me to draw stuff that I'm either not a fan of or I don't know very well, it doesn't usually work out.
Yeah.
It just, sales aren't good, and there's other things I'd rather draw, and so.
You gotta be true to you.
Yep.
Favorite 80s movie? Or movies?
Wow, that's... Wow.
I gotta think, do I have any 80s movies in my collection? Overboard?
Die Hard.
Oh, yeah, Back to the Future is awesome.
Oh, yeah, I love Back to the Future. The Indiana Jones movies.
Yep.
When I was a kid, I loved Adventures in Babysitting.
I was thinking that. That was the first thing that came to my mind. For you, not as much for me, but for you. I knew that you like.
I don't know if that's something that would hold up if I watched it today.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't. Gosh, what else is there? Well, there's the romantic stuff. So, John Hughes movies.
Supposedly, the new Spider-Man movie is supposed to be like a John Hughes movie.
What do you mean?
That it's like a high school kind of
story
outsider kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So that could be fun.
I think it's gonna be good.
I hope so. He was great in Civil War.
Goonies, yes.
Oh,
of course,
we were just watching that the other night.
We just watched it the other night.
Well, not the whole thing, but.
Deb thinks Vincent D'Onofrio played Thor in Adventures of Babysitting.
He did. He wasn't really Thor. He was just a mechanic that had long blonde hair, but the little girl was obsessed with Thor and
I remember
thought,
her helmet, right?
Yep, thought it was Thor. Good call, Deb.
Michelle, we watched the first episode of The Goldbergs. We weren't terribly impressed. Maybe if we watched more, but we have other things to watch, so that's not on the list right now.
was that chuckle for?
Oh, Michelle, really? It's hysterical.
No. I watched some episodes on a plane, and I thought they were funny. But we watched the pilot, and it just didn't
Maybe
grab us.
laughed some, but I guess I was expecting lots of laugh out loud moments and just didn't have them, so. Favorite Christmas Carol?
A Christmas Carol, the movie? Like,
No.
or actual Christmas Carol?
Christmas Carol, the song. Well, I love Mariah Carey's. Oh yeah, I love it so much I can't remember.
All I Want for Christmas.
Yeah, All I Want for Christmas. And I have others, but that, I don't know, I hear that one and I just love it. And I think also because it's in one of our favorite movies, Love Actually, and that's a great scene when when they're singing that song, so it's doubly good. Tracy, we are watching Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm still watching Bones, but hasn't come back yet. We're gonna watch iZombie when it comes back. What am I missing? Daredevil when it comes back. Sherlock when it comes back. What else? We were watching No Tomorrow this season, but it's going to be ending.
We DVR'd all of...
Oh, Conviction. We recorded Conviction, but we haven't watched it. We're not sure if we're going to invest until...
We really like... Yeah,
outcome.
we really like Haley Atwell, but it's getting canceled, so... Doesn't seem like there's a point in watching it. And I still want to watch Luke Cage.
But we don't have time.
You won't let me.
This Is Us. Oh, and I've heard such great things about This Is Us. And I want to watch it. But we're watching so much already. I think we'll have to binge it later. When we have more time. I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard. Our dog is dreaming and she's barking in her sleep. What else? Love Actually is one of Anne's favorite movies. Jeff's finally going to hang up your Daredevil.
About frickin' time. Kidding, Jeff. I'm kidding. Oh, Jeff, by the way, my Knocking Point shirt finally came yesterday. I ordered it in October.
And he didn't tell me, so I'm without. Apparently, Haley's been really funny on Instagram.
She's back on Instagram?
Deb's been following her.
I thought she quit all social media. Which really upset me because she tweeted my Agent Carter poster.
Did we watch Darkwing Duck? I did not.
I
don't even think I know what it is. Do I know what it is?
I don't know.
Have we talked about it?
I don't think so. I
I
never
don't think
really
I know
watched
what
it.
it
I
is.
love DuckTales. That was one of my favorites. That was one of the ones I would come home and watch after school. That and Chippendale's Rescue Rangers and Tailspin.
He's saying, look up the theme song. It was fun.
For Darkwing Duck?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And Deb's giving you Haley's name on Instagram.
Thank you.
Yes, Tracy, Brian just mentioned that they're bringing back DuckTales, and David Tennant is Scrooge.
I don't know if I was more excited about that or I don't remember her name, but the lady that was on the last season of Castle that was helping him out, she's one of the voices. Oh, that and the fact that there's 2 people from Nature Cat that are going to be voices.
Does anybody out there know Nature Cat? I think you have to have kids to know Nature Cat.
Well, you shouldn't, because
Nature Cat's a pretty cool show.
It is. Well, first of all the voices are Saturday Night Live alumni. Yeah, it's true.
Huh.
And one of them is Kate McKinnon, who does Hillary Clinton on Saturday Night Live right now.
And if you watch Big Bang Theory, Daisy, right?
Daisy, yeah, she's half of the band Garfunkel and Oates.
I was going to talk about Raj's girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's...
Claire, what are you asking? Jeff's got 2 shows, I guess, for Ollie, right? Bubble Guppies and Blaze. Those theme songs are ingrained in my mind.
The Ramos watch Bubble Guppies.
Oh, okay.
And he's warned me about it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what channel it's on, but I'm
Yep.
fine. I'm fine with the ones we watch.
We pretty much have PBS on for him, and that's it. Deb says G and O are hysterical.
Yeah, Garfunkel notes, yeah.
Oh, Claire, you're talking about Nature Cat on PBS. It's for kids, but it's actually... I think I could watch it without Aiden.
I do. Not often, but...
Jeff is saying, don't find the channel it's on. Trust me. All right, we'll stick to PBS, Jeff. So, we only have 15 more minutes, actually.
Okay.
So how long after this is over do you think it'll take to finish this?
Oh, too long?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, don't worry. We'll post it. Well, we'll post the finished piece.
yeah.
Not a
Not a video.
not a video.
Um, and the finished piece will be for sale too.
Jeff's trying to get Ollie to watch Transformers. LOL. He hasn't gotten into it yet.
Yeah, I never got into Transformers either. Sorry, Jeff. I was always much more of a G.I. Joe guy. Which, do they even have in Canada? G.I. Monty? I don't know. Is that insulting? I apologize.
He says, "Aw." Oh yes, G.I. Joe loves that too. Oh, Ryan, I don't know. We'll see how long it takes him. But it might be similar to the other two live drawings that he did, which, by the way, are still in our store. And so if you know anyone who wants one, we have
Green Arrow.
Stephen Amell Green Arrow, and we have
Charlie Cox Daredevil.
Charlie Cox Daredevil. I think that just answered your question, Anne. Ryan really, really wants us to come to Awesome Con 2017. He said it like 3 times already.
Yeah, I know. It's in what, June or May?
I don't know. Ryan, when is it? What month?
He keeps sending me the link to it, and I can't remember. I feel like it's like the week.
Is it by Philly or by Portland or London or?
I feel like it's near the London show.
June 16th to 18th, which is Michelle's birthday. That's right before Portland.
The week before?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. DC was rough, wasn't it?
Yeah,
when
it
we
wasn't.
Went?
It wasn't great for us.
That was when I was pregnant, right?
One of the shows when you were pregnant.
But I mean, that was we
Yeah.
stayed with family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a rough show, Ryan. Sorry.
First of all, it was really cold in the convention center.
Well, we could get over that, but
maybe you can.
It was the same weekend as Wizard World Philly last year, Deb says.
Yes, that's okay. Yes. So it was 2 years ago that we went. So
yeah.
You weren't pregnant.
Well, it wasn't this past spring, but it was the spring before.
Oh, yes, you
and
were.
And I was pregnant. Time's really flying by, and he's over a year now, so.
Oy, oy, oy.
Favorite TV theme songs? Well, we had the most fun to the opening song for a show, but it wasn't, I wouldn't call it a theme song. It was actually a regular song on the radio. Chuck,
yeah.
Yeah.
But old school ones, the 3 Disney cartoons that I mentioned have great ones. There was another one I was thinking of before I said that. No.
I really liked Castles, even though it was like really just kind of
Yeah,
almost like a soundbite. It was
that was my ringtone for a while. I really
like that. And Growing Pains had a really good one, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think oh my gosh.
Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke, thank you. Sorry, I think Alan Thicke wrote it.
I believe you are correct.
Claire saying Knight Rider. I loved Knight Rider.
I actually never really watched Knight Rider. Rider.
Oh, Claire says, just you wait until he asks for the car keys. We're talking about how time is flying. And
yeah.
Yeah. Kindergarten's going to be the first big crying moment, I think.
Really? You're not going to cry when he goes to pre-K?
Well, maybe. Brian, Full House, Cheers, Friday Night Lights, Miami Vice. Yeah, Cheers was good. I liked Cheers. Michelle says the eyes look awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this girl's got some killer eyes.
So, anybody have anything really fun going on for the holidays? Any like fun trips or? Ooh, Anne, you had 2 Cappelletti days? I thought it was just one. Is it always 2? Cappelletti is pasta? Is it filled with something? I don't know. I know that every time you say you're making it, I want it. Yes, it's always 2. Okay, interesting. Any more Star Wars prints in the works?
Yes. Oh, did you want me to elaborate on that?
I don't know. I guess that's up to you and whether you want it to be a surprise.
It doesn't need to be a surprise. I started a piece.
Oh, Tracy's working. Boo. Sorry, Tracy. Go ahead.
I started a piece after we saw The Force Awakens, and still haven't finished it. Of Kylo Ren versus Rey. Really like to finish that, and then assuming we get to see Rogue One, and we like it, and we like Jyn Erso, which I'm assuming we will, because we both like good female characters.
Yeah.
I would like to do a piece of the 4 main women from the Star Wars universe. So Leia, Padme, Jyn, and Rey.
So, Cappelletti is pasta filled with chicken/pork. Yes, sign me up. And Anne has cookie day with her mom. That's very nice. Ryan is hanging out with family for Christmas and friends for New Year's.
We're old. We don't do stuff for New Year's.
Yeah, we don't do stuff for New Year's. Ryan will take your Kylo versus Rey. And Tracy wants to add it to her collection. Jeff says, I thought Capoletti was the 13th Doctor.
Nice.
Claire's going to have peace and quiet. That's nice. Claire, have you come to see us at any of our shows yet? Jeff, you're in the wrong place. He says, I'm at my parents' for the holidays. Just hope the snow stops. I know I'm in Canada, but I hate snow.
Yeah. That's kind of like us. We hate snow and we're in New Jersey.
Oh, Claire! Yes, I met you in Atlanta. I was with my service dog. Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh! Okay.
That Claire. Hi, Claire.
Sorry, Claire.
And Ryan says he met both of us at Awesome Con, and you was in Philly 2 years ago. Where was I? In the bathroom?
That was, you might have been helping somebody. That was when we had the extended space.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I was pregnant, and I was definitely there. So.
Yeah.
Anne loves how well you draw eyes. Sorry if that's weird, but a lot of artists don't draw eyes well.
Thank you. I actually, during one of my panels at Heroes and Villains, I talked about how the eyes can really make a difference when you're trying to get a likeness, and so it's usually one of the things I start with, because if you mess up the eyes, there's really no point going forward with the rest of the drawing.
Anne is the same way with snow. She's lived in Massachusetts her entire life and she hates it. So we're all moving south together. Right? Ryan says she's looking great so far.
Thank you.
Deb loves the snow. She's weird, she says.
She's weird, or
she says,
weird?
I love snow.
She's weird because she loves the snow.
Yeah, she said, I love snow. I'm weird. Ha ha. I love looking at it. And I think it'll be fun to see Aiden in it. But shoveling it and having to drive in it, which isn't as much anymore, thankfully, really stinks. Anne said it sounds like a plan. Moving south.
Yep, I like it.
Claire's originally from New York City.
Oh. Where in the city?
Ryan doesn't like cold, winter, or snow.
Amen.
Aww. Ollie loves the snow. Had him in it this week. Did you guys go sledding? Like, did you pull him in a sled? Oh gosh, so here's the story for you. January this year, Aiden is 2.5 months, right?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was 2.5 months when we did the show during Snowmageddon.
Oh, yeah.
And we left him with my in-laws, Brian's parents, so that we could stay right at the convention for the show and not have to worry about driving in the snow. And we had some helpers, and we had some people who were going to stay with us. So at the end of the show, we had people come home with us.
Yeah.
And we had about, was it 2 feet of snow?
It was, yeah.
I think it was about 2 feet of snow. So here we are. We had this really long, exhausting weekend, and it's really cold, and it's about, oh, I don't even know. Is it 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And we hadn't eaten dinner.
We hadn't eaten dinner. We hadn't eaten much at all that day. And we had to ask our house guests to help us shovel out our really long driveway, which has retaining walls on either side. And the snow was really heavy, and they didn't complain, and they were awesome. And thank you so much for, yes, it was 2 feet, it says. Her body still remembers. Anyway, yeah, that was really great. It was really helpful, because then we were able to get Aiden and bring him home and pull into the driveway, which was really great. Aw, poor guy. Ollie loves the snow, but gets angry because his hands are cold because he takes his mittens off. That sounds like something Aiden would do. Aw, that's cute. Oh no, Ice Apocalypse. Did I say that right? Ice Apocalypse is currently underway in Indiana. I'm sorry, Claire, that stinks. We had a little bit of ice yesterday morning, but it didn't last, and I'm glad, because that stuff's dangerous. Yeah, be safe. We're at 9 o'clock. Ryan wants us to keep going. He's asking, did you see Superpower beat down Wolverine versus Wonder Woman on YouTube?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Is the Superpower beatdown the one done by the guys at Ismahawk? Ryan?
Yeah, we'll have to wait a minute for
Yeah.
Bristol. Oh, Michelle wants to buy this one.
Oh, okay. Going once, going twice.
He'll send you a link from That in the Sun. Okay, thanks, Ryan.
I feel like it might be.
We love you too, Anne.
Is that her signing off?
No, she put about 5. I don't know what you call the emoji, like laughing till you cry emoji.
Oh.
And then she said, "I love you guys." I think
Oh.
because of the story. Will it be ready for tomorrow? When are you going to finish this?
Oh, not tonight.
No, I mean, would you finish it tomorrow or no?
I wasn't planning on it.
No, we're not planning on it.
But Michelle,
we'll
I'm going to see you Christmas Day. So.
If you really want it. Yeah, we're coming down Christmas Day. Yeah, she really wants
it. You want me to frame it for you?
No,
I'm serious.
Oh, all right.
I framed the other ones.
Chicago in March? I don't think so. We are. I'm trying to limit. I'm trying to limit my shows for a little bit because we're going to London for a week, and we're going to North Carolina, non-work related, at the end of January. So it's funny that you asked today, though, because I actually need to sit down with Brian and we need to figure out which shows I'm going to be at.
You need to sit down with me? You're the boss. Can't you just decide when you want to go?
I need to know when you absolutely have to have me there. And
I always have to have you there.
And when you can handle me not being there. Of course, I want to be at all the heroes and villains shows. Thank you, Tracy. Might have to take you up on that. Yeah, all the heroes and villains shows are really nice. Obviously, it's much easier to be a vendor when you're a guest. And seeing everybody that, seeing familiar faces and friends is really nice. So I like to go to them, but I gotta be careful with how much I leave Aiden. I can't, and I want to be gone too long, and I also don't want to take advantage of grandparents. Deb, we are going to the Greater Philly Comic Con. She says it's not bad. But we're definitely doing it. Tracy says, I have to come to Nashville, though. I've never been to Nashville. That would be really cool. Yeah, maybe Nashville. Good night. Who said good night? Michelle, good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow. Ryan is offering help in Philly. He can try.
Thank you. I don't know that we'll need it in Philly.
It's
The
gonna be a
reason,
small table.
yeah, the
Yeah.
reason we need more help at Heroes and Villains is we just have a much bigger booth space. Um, when it's just an artist alley table, I can pretty much do it myself. Um, but I appreciate the offer, Ryan. Thank you.
I love the shading that you just did on her face.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Me.
Yeah, so one of the things about doing female faces is that old adage, less is more. Like, you really have to choose your lines carefully because you don't want to use a lot of them. I think I need to fix her nose, but
Claire's offering help too. Wow, everybody's offering help. Thanks, guys.
thank you.
Well, I don't want to put the kibosh on this, but
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have this done and posted sometime this week. I've got some other stuff I need to work on, but one of the things I really like about doing these live sessions is I get to play around with traditional materials a little bit. I love working with digital, but sometimes this is a nice change of pace. And so thank you for letting me do that. Happy holidays to everyone. Be safe.
Yes, happy holidays.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which really limits you. But anyway, so
be well, be safe.
Yep, and so we've got the posts coming up every day. We are also posting the contest for the first Alter Egos piece from Series 3 this week.
Woo!
Same rules apply. If you guess who it is, you get number 1 out of 100. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that, and have a good night, have a good week, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys. Bye.